growing up with OCD parents or a parent. It's not pretty. It's not fun. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not fun. Um, I made a video about this a while back, but I don't think I ever uploaded it. So I did feel like I talked about it, which I did, but you don't know that, so I don't think I uploaded it. My dad grew up in a very messy house, and he swung the other way. Or the cleaning, I should say, in terms of that. And he was very clean. We weren't allowed to sit on the furniture because we would get it dirty. So we had to sit on the floor, which was rather embarrassing when friends came over because, of course, first thing your friend comes over, and you're going to watch TV is they'll sit down on the couch. And I would be on the floor saying, we can't sit on the furniture. That was bad enough. And then the other thing was they had this rug put in front of the TV, in front of the couch and the TV, which we also were not allowed to sit on without a blanket because we would get it dirty. We weren't allowed to walk on the rug because we would get it dirty. So even the cat and the dog would walk around the rug because they would get yelled at, and they learned early on not to walk on the rug. So, friends would come over, they learned because they would get yelled at as well. That was bad enough, not being able to sit on the furniture, and obviously not eating in there, at all. That wasn't even an option. Although my dad did enjoy a nice bowl of ice cream on the couch while watching TV when we were on the floor, having nothing. We all had our little chores, and my chore was to vacuum the carpet and the rug in front of the couch. And I vacuumed, and then my dad could tell who was walking on the rug because you would see the footprints. So after a while, he thought, well, the vacuum marks weren't nice enough. Albeit you could see who had been where on the carpet because, back in those days, carpet was a little thicker. So if you stepped on it, it left a good impression. So, we were all different ages, and it was pretty easy to determine whose feet they were. As a kid, who likes vacuuming, right? And my dad came home one day with this little avocado green rake. Carpet rake. He found, I don't know where. I've never seen one since. And I wish we still had it because I would like to hang it on the wall as a memento of all the raking inside I did. I'm not sure where it went off to. Anyway, so my dad thought that the carpet would look fabulous raked. Of course, he never said fabulous, but I would vacuum the rug, and then I'd have to go back in and rake the rug. Well, he thought that was fine and dandy for a while, and then he decided that the raking was a little too random, and he didn't like that. Nobody would walk on the carpet. So we would just re-vacuum the vacuum and rake marks because, who wanted the belt, right? Because it was easy to determine who had been walking on the carpet, nobody did. Because, we got the belt. Our rugs turned into a Japanese sand garden, essentially, with the rake. He thought it would be great if all the rake lines were, parallel with each other. Which was hard to do around furniture. And he wasn't as concerned with the rest of the house as he was with the rug in the living room. Or the den, as we call it. But yeah, so I would vacuum, and then I would get the rake and have to rake in the parallel lines, which it did look nice. That's a lot to ask from an 11-year-old to do once a week. There were a lot of other clean OCD moments at our house, but I got to rake the carpet.